Hello dear students, in this video we will see some assertion-reason based MCQs from chapter 7, which is Financial Mathematics. So here we have the instructions for the following questions. Two statements are given, one labeled assertion A and the other labeled reason R. Select the correct answer to these questions from the codes 1, 2, 3 and 4 as given below. So we choose the first code when both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. Then we choose the second code when both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. The third code when assertion is true, reason is false, and the fourth code when assertion is false and reason is true. So we will start with the questions. The first question, a machine costing rupees 50,000 has a useful life of 4 years. The estimated scrap value is rupees 10,000. Then the annual depreciation is rupees 10,000. Reason, annual depreciation equal to original cost plus scrap value by useful life. So here most of the questions I have taken from Oswald sample papers. So here we can see that it is a depreciation question. The assertion is given the cost of the machine is rupees 50,000. It has a useful life of 4 years and the estimated scrap value is rupees 10,000. We have to check whether the annual depreciation is rupees 10,000 or not. Reason they have given annual depreciation is original cost plus scrap value. So reason is wrong. Depreciation is original cost minus scrap value upon useful life in years. So it is C minus S upon N. But here they have given plus. So here the reason is false. So the only option we have is the third option where A is true but R is false. Anyway, let us check whether the assertion is true or not. So we have depreciation as cost is 50,000 minus scrap value is 10,000 upon useful life is 4 years. So it is 40,000 by 4, which is rupees 10,000. So the assertion is true. So the correct option is option C. A is true but R is false. Moving on. Now we have this question which is given in this year's sample question paper, that is the sample question paper for 2022-23 applied mathematics. The assertion is if the nominal rate of interest is 12.5% and the inflation is 2%, then the effective rate of interest is 10.5%. So this is the assertion. Reason is if the interest is calculated only at the end of an year, then the effective rate of interest is same as the nominal rate of interest. So we will see one by one. Here the assertion is given. They have given nominal rate as 12.5%, inflation is 2%. Then effective rate is 10.5%. So effective rate of interest, we calculate it as nominal rate minus inflation rate. So it is 12.5% minus 2%, which is 10.5%. So the assertion is true. Next we have reason. If the interest is calculated only at the end of an year, then the effective rate is same as nominal rate. Here the reason is also true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. So here we can see that if we are calculating the interest only at the end of an year. Now we know that R effective, it is 1 plus R by M the whole raised to M minus 1. So here we are calculating the interest at the end of an year. So here M is equal to 1. So this will be 1 plus R minus R, which is equal to 1. Now this R is nothing but it is the nominal rate. So we have the effective rate equal to nominal rate when the interest is calculated at the end of an year. So the reason is also true. So here we have both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of the assertion. So the correct option is option B. Let us continue with the questions from Oswald's question bank. We have the assertion. The rate of interest for which the present value of perpetuity of rupees 500 payable at the end of each quarter B rupees 40,000 is 5%. So here they have given the rate of interest for the present value of perpetuity of rupees 500 at the end of each quarter is rupees 40,000 and the corresponding rate of interest is 5%. This we have to check. Reason is we apply the formula P equal to R by I. So here we can see that the reason is true. Here this is R and we have P as rupees 40,000. This is P. We have to check whether the rate of interest is 5% or not. So let us take, let R be the rate of interest. In that case, we will have I is equal to R by 4 because it is payable at the end of each quarter. So P equal to capital R by I implies P is 40,000 equal to R is 500 upon I is R by 4. So from this we have R by 4 into 40,000 into 40,000 equal to 500. So this is 10,000. These two zeros will go. R is equal to 5 by 100. It is 5%. So here the rate of interest it is 5%. So the assertion is also true. Here both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. So the correct option is option A. Next question. Mr. Roy purchased a home for rupees 2 lakhs in 2012. The next few years homes in neighborhood have been selling well due to the new shopping plaza a couple of miles away, which increased the market value of his home. So in 2017 he decided to downsize and sell his home. Based on the correct market value during his time, he was able to sell his home for rupees 2,50,000. The rate of return is 25%. So here we have to check whether the rate of return is 25% or not. So the initial value was 2 lakhs. The final value or the current value it is 2,50,000. We have to check whether the rate of return is 25% or not. The rate of return it is given by current value minus original value by original value into 100. So here the formula for rate of return is true. So the reason is true. Now let us check whether it is 25% or not. So rate of return it is equal to 2,50,000 minus 2 lakhs upon 2 lakhs into 100. So this is 50,000 divided by 2 lakhs into 100. So this is equal to 25%. So the rate of return is 25%. So we have both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. So the correct option is option A. Next question, assertion is if the rate of return on an investment is negative, then it indicates profit. So if the rate of return is negative, it usually indicates loss, does not indicate profit. Reason is if the rate of return on investment is negative, then it indicates loss. So the reason is true. So here we have A is false but R is true. The correct option is option D. Next question. An annuity in which the periodic payment begin on a fixed date and continue forever is called perpetuity. So the meaning of perpetuity is an annuity which continues forever. So the assertion is true. Reason, the amount or future value of perpetuity is defined. The reason amount of future value of perpetuity is defined. The reason is false. The amount of future value of perpetuity it is not defined. Only the present value of perpetuity is defined. So the correct option is A is true but R is false. The correct option is option C. The next question we have assertion, an investment of rupees 10,000 becomes rupees 50,000 in 4 years. then the compound annual growth rate is given by 4th root of 5 minus 1 into 100. So here we have to check whether the assertion is true or not. The reason they have given compound annual growth rate equal to ending value upon starting value the whole raised to 1 by n minus 1 into 100. We are familiar with the formula for compound annual growth rate. So here the reason is true. The assertion is, it is given the starting value is 10,000, ending value is 50,000, time period is 4 years. So the compound annual growth rate, it is given by 50,000 upon 10,000, the whole raised to 1 by 4 minus 1 into 100. So this is 5 raised to 1 by 4. It is 4th root of 5 minus 1 into 100. So the assertion is also true. Here both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. So the correct option is option A. Next question. The effective rate is equivalent to a nominal rate of 8% per annum compounded semi-annually is 7.24%. So we have to check whether the effective rate equivalent to a nominal rate of 8% which is compounded semi-annually is 7.24 or not. Reason is, if R is the nominal rate and M is the number of conversion periods per year, effective rate of interest equal to 1 plus R by M the whole raised to M minus 1. So here the reason is true. Let us check whether the assertion is true or not. So the nominal rate is 8%, it is 0.08, and the number of conversion periods per year, it is compounded semi-annually. So M is 2. So we have effective rate as 1 plus 0.08 by 2 the whole square minus 1. So it is 1 plus 0.04, it is 1.04 the whole square. So here 1.04 the whole square, it is 1.0 minus 1, 0816 minus 1. So it is 8.16%. But here they have said it is 7.24%. The assertion is false. So here A is false but R is true. So the correct option is option D. So these are some of the assertion reason questions from chapter 7 Financial Mathematics. I hope this video was useful for you. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.